Muntinlupa Science High School, known as Muntinlupa Science or MunSci, is a special science public high school in the city of Muntinlupa, Philippines that provides a technical and science curriculum that aims to prepare students for careers in science and technology, math, and communication arts. The school admits about 200 freshmen out of 600 applicants a year. But in the school year 2008-2009 they added 40 students to be admitted, making it 240. History. The division of city schools of Muntinlupa, with local government officials, residents and students jointly initiated a request to the DECs for the establishment of a school. After the DECs approved the request on April 15, 1999, a selection admission test was administered to 126 student applicants on April 26. The top 72 students composed the batch who were the first to graduate from what would eventually be known as Muntinlupa Science High School. On June 1, 1998, the school was inaugurated in the presence of local government and division school officials, 72 students, their parents, and 6 teachers. After a year at Ichas Elementary School, a 3-story building at 999 Buendia Street, Tunasan was inaugurated on June 4, 1999 by city officials headed by former Mayor Jamie R. Fresnedi and DSS Drive, Alma Bellaro, Bautista. The DEC's office was represented by Dr. Faye Hidalgo, a 3-story building housing the administration office, clinic, guidance counselor, guidance services, library, computer room and 2 first-year classes. Stands with its back against Laguna de Bay. On April 1, 2002, the school graduated its first batch of seniors who hold the distinction of having generated the high percentage of UPCAT passes at 64%. During this year, under the efforts of Carmen Rodriguez, principal, the first batch of permanent teachers of Muntinlupa Science High School was approved by the Department of Education. They were Paulo Bundoc, Math; Melody Gonzaga, P. Cecilia Guevara, Filipino; Arlene Marcos, TLE; Enrico Bobby Obsequio, Math; Dory Tamayo, Math; and Edsel Umali, Araling Panlipunan. Sections. There are 28 sections overall from grade 7 to grade 10 in MSHS for the school year 2016-2017. Sections may vary every year. Grade 7. Ampere, Aristotle, Archimedes, Arrhenius, Armstrong, Avogadro. Grade 8. Euler, Eddington, Edison, Einstein, Euclid, Evans. Grade 9. Fermi, Fleming, Feynman, Faraday, Fahrenheit, Franklin, Fresnel. Grade 10. Priestley, Pasteur, Pauli, Pascal, Pythagoras, Ptolemy, Pino. Grade 11. ABM Track, Daimler, Darwin, Descartes. STEM Track, Babbage, Bernoulli, Bohr, Boyle, Burbank. Academics, Science and Technology. Being a science high school, MunSci gives special attention in teaching excellent science courses to its students. Every year level is given 2 science subjects, 1 regular and 1 elective. For the regular science, grade 7 takes integrated science, which is an overview of the basic topics covered in physics, chemistry, biology, geology, and astronomy. Grade 8 takes biology. Grade 9 takes chemistry, and seniors take physics. Students also take elective sciences, classical mechanics for 8th graders, thermodynamics, optics, and acoustics for 9th graders, and advanced chemistry for seniors. The MSHS subject coordinator for science is Webina Dorona. Mathematics. The school departs from the basic curriculum followed by most schools and adheres to a more advanced curriculum in mathematics. As with science, students take one regular and one elective for mathematics. Grade 7 take linear algebra and arithmetic for regular and elementary algebra for elective. Grade 8 cover geometry for regular and intermediate algebra for elective. Grade 9 tackle advanced algebra for regular and trigonometry for elective. Seniors study advanced algebra, analytic geometry, and number theory for regular and calculus for elective. The MSHS subject coordinator for mathematics is Mr. Enrico Obsequio. English. The 7th graders' English course focuses more on grammar, composition, writing and Philippine literature. Works of Filipino writers in English, as well as indigenous myths, are discussed, with Amador de Guio's Wedding Dance being the level's main literary piece. The 8th graders study the literature of Asia and Africa, as well as advanced topics in communication arts and grammar. Ramayana of Valmiki is the piece for the grade 8 level. 8th graders are taught to be more analytic by studying pieces for criticism. 9th graders focus more on reading and comprehension using literary pieces from American and English literature, paying special attention to Thomas Mallory's La Morte d'Arthur and William Shakespeare's Macbeth, Hamlet, and Romeo and Juliet. Seniors are taught English in real-world applications, such as job interviews, plays, and literary criticisms. Victor Hugo's Les Miserables and Edith Hamilton's Mythology are the main pieces for literature. The subject coordinator for English is Reina Aladeza. Filipino. The Filipino program for the 7th grade students discuss the characteristics of the Filipino language, which includes orthography, phonemic and morphemic changes, and grammar lessons. Ang Ibong Adana is the piece for literature for the freshmen. The 8th grade students study different forms of text and focus more on composition writing. They take up Francisco Balagtas Florante at Laura. The 9th grade students study literary criticism with literary pieces taken from regions of the Philippines and a special topic for Jose Rizal's Noli Me Tangere. 4th year students step on advanced literary criticism of pieces in world literature translated in Filipino. They study Rizal's El Filibusterismo. The subject coordinator for Filipino is Alex Marcelano. Social Studies. Grade 7 begin their Social Studies course with Geography and Asian Studies and what is happening on Earth. Grade 8 study Anthropology and Asian History and Culture. Grade 9 study Cosmology, a review on anthropology and a main focus on world history. Seniors take Economics in relation to Philippines' economic status. The subject coordinator in Social Studies is Celine Calado. Research. Subject courses in research are now offered in all grades. 9th graders are offered basic theoretic principles in research and statistics. Students may specialize either in biotechnology or microbiology. Seniors are given advanced applied principles in research and thesis writing. Students are required to conduct their own research study and a defense is required at the end of their course. Information and Communication Technology. All ICT classes are held in the school's 3 ICT laboratories. The Computer Laboratory, which is for basic computer processes and applications. The Internet Laboratory for web and engineering applications. And the Electronics Laboratory for the electronics and communications students. 7th graders study the history of computers, with specialization in basic Windows programs. Lessons in operating Microsoft Office programs are also offered. 8th graders study Internet and related topics, such as HTML encoding and web page making. Java and Pascal programs are also studied along with logic operations using different number bases. Seniors may either take computer engineering, where they are taught hardware maintenance and repair, logic, for students interested in integrated and digital circuits which operate in the binary system. or basic electronics. Seniors take electronics, where they learn the components and processes of an electronic circuit. They are required to build an electronic device, and a defense follows at the end of their course. Theatre arts. This subject is only offered to 8th grade students as an elective. Students take speech and drama lessons where they are taught principles in communication, the international phonetic alphabet, theatres of different cultures, and mythology of the Greeks and Romans. Students are required to conduct a theatrical performance at the end of their course. Journalism. This is only offered to 8th grade, 9th grade, and 4th year students as an elective. Journalism is offered to 9th graders and seniors for the basic principles, and to seniors for the field work and applications. Students produce the school's official publication in Filipino, Ang Matiyag. The same goes for the English journalism, with its official publication, The Monitor. English journalism was handled by Roderick de Leon until 2014, and Filipino journalism was handled by Cecilia Govera until 2015. The Phil Journ is now handled by Alex C. Marcelano, while Eng Journ is now spearheaded by Gemma Jereza. Foreign languages. The school offers classes in foreign languages to grade 9 and 10 levels as an elective. Students are offered classes in language and culture of Nihongo and French. Grade 9 students who chooses the elective Nihongo will tackle the 3 Japanese alphabets, which are hiragana, katakana and kanji, and also study basic Japanese expressions. Grade 9 students who chooses the elective French will study basic and a little of advanced French and learn to communicate fluently in the language when the course is finished. Technology and livelihood education. Basic TLE education, which covers all areas of home economics and entrepreneurship, is offered to 7th and 8th grade students, while the 9th grade and 4th year students are required to specialize in a field. Culinary arts, journalism, multimedia arts and cinematography are offered to 9th graders, while entrepreneurship and food management are offered to the seniors. The MSHS subject coordinator for TLE is Arlene Marcos. Values education. All year levels are taught lessons pertaining to values enrichment, without adhering to any particular Christian sect. Predominantly, all lessons are based on the teachings of the Bible. Music and arts. 7th grade music cover the Philippine music. 8th grade specialize in Asian music, while the 9th graders study history of world music, with special attention given to the history of Western music. Seniors study modern music. Students may take elective classes in music such as chorale, choir and rondalla ensemble. The same coverage is followed for arts, physical education and health. Students may enter physical education classes which specialize in a sport: basketball, men and women; volleyball, men and women; badminton, football, men and women; table tennis, and chess. Students may opt to enter an elective class for dance troupe. Health topics cover human health, population and drug education for all year levels. Technical writing. This course is offered to grade 7 students. This subject focuses more in complex foundations of English. It focuses on parts of speech, references, and other parts of the English language. Student activities. The Muntinlupa Science High School Chorale. The school's choir is Muntinlupa Science High School. MSHS. Chorale. The chorale joined choir competitions like the Voices in Harmony 2006 and Ang Aming Munting Handog Chorale Festival, where they achieved the Grand Champion spot on December 6, 2008. They took the first runner-up spots in 2006 and 2007. They also joined MUSICAPELLA, where they won second runner-up 2007 and 2008. And Best in Choice Piece 2008. Rotary Club Manila, 2007, where they won first runner-up, and Edemol's Singing Makabay and Choir competition where they were hailed grand champions. The MSHS Chorale took third place in the NAMCYA 2008 choir category, making them one of the best youth choirs in the National Capital Region. In 2010 they become the champion in MCL Show Choir competition, Hallmark Music and Memories Chorale competition and Voices in Harmony 2010. In 2012, they were hailed grand champion in the first Singhai Prize International Choir Championships held in Guangzhou, China. Subsequently, they took the first place in Voices in Harmony 2012, MSHS Rondalla. In 2005, with the guidance of Ivy Roseby Kasagurin, the Rondalla group was formed. Shirley Protasio of 2 Evans was the first president. In 2007, with the guidance of music teacher Shella Y. Doniza, the MSHS Rondalla was established. Catherine de Guzman of 3 Fahrenheit 2007-08 was the first to be elected as the president and held the presidency for 2 consecutive years, followed by Sarah Jane Dela Cruz of Ivy Priestley, 2009-10, Kathleen Lopina of Ivy Pascal, 2010-11, Elsbeth Nachino of Ivy Pasteur, 2011-12, Angela Borlongan of Ivy Pasteur, 2012-13, and Ferdinand Bundock of Ivy Pythagoras, 2013-14. They participated in the 2007 NAMCYA Rondalla High School category and reached the regional level, with the pieces Manila, Obatora, and Bakas ng Kahapon held at the University of the Philippines, Diliman, competing with 7 other Rondalla groups in the National Capital Region. In December 2011, the group represented the Philippines in the International Children's Arts and Cultural Festival, held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Local and school occasions were attended by the group since its establishment. Despite of the young age of the group, they brought excellence and dignity in the alma mater. The ensemble is known for its members who arrange the pieces played by the group. They consist of banjuria players, octavina players, Lord players, guitarists, 2 bassists and a drummer. In the school year 2013-2014, the ensemble will take their chance again to compete in the prestigious NAMCYA for the Rondalla group category. Clubs and organizations. Supreme Student Government. The Supreme Student Government, or SSG, is the highest governing student body in the campus. The offices were chosen by an election every year. References.